I want y'all to really feel the brunt of what I'm saying. So I'm going to give y'all an example. I'm going to give y'all an analogy. All right? Brothers and sisters alike, y'all got to heed the word so we give you life scenarios that you can understand. Y'all see my sweetie pie up there? Look at this. You see that? I started off feeding one cat, but sweetie pie, she compassionate too. I just told her, I said, stop feeding them cats. And she can't help herself. She gonna feed them as long as they're around. But the point that I'm making is that for you you got some raggedy Israelites, because these cats are somebody's babies. They're some man's babies. And what he should be doing, he should be out there teaching these little suckers. He should be teaching these little suckers how to go find their own food. And as a result of this, and I know they ain't never going nowhere as long as Sweetie Pie keep feeding them. They ain't going nowhere because they feel like they right at home. But the reality is that they not my responsibility. They're not my responsibility. Now look at all them little suckers. Now I started with this one cat right here because she was starving to death. So I started feeding her, okay? I had compassion. This reminds you of some of our sisters, okay? You can start feeding her, you can start helping her out, but she really don't want no responsibility. You see, she don't want a responsibility for her own children. So you put them on the state. You see, she don't want that. She'll go to the child support people because she don't want to be responsible for them. She don't want to be the one to go out and work. She don't want to teach them how to hunt. She don't want to teach them how to catch mice, how to catch rabbits, how to go pull a fish out the water. She don't want to teach them nothing. This is the condition of some of our sisters. Some of our sisters are in that condition as well. You see? But then again, we got some brothers out here. We got some brothers and some sisters out here that are relentless about what they want to do. Come here. We got some brothers and sisters out here that are relentless about what they want to do. All you got to do is just let them out the cage for a minute. Just give them a minute. They'll run over troops and they'll leap through walls. They'll leap through walls trying to break their neck, getting the Father's will done. You see how bad? You see how bad she want out of there? She want out of there. You see? And so every now and then the Father gonna release a pit bull, and he gonna run out there and he gonna chase all you cat-spirited people away. And so you can't. I wanted to give y'all that example just to make the point plain and make the point clear. You see? And so the thing is that we can all do better. We can all do better. But many of us have gotten complacent. And that's why Israel ain't ready to rule yet, because Israel still got too much dependency upon people that don't care nothing for him. You see? They don't mind giving you, sister, they don't mind giving you food stamps. They don't mind giving you a $300 welfare check or giving you Section 8. They don't mind that. They don't mind that. You know why? Because they know if you ever get a hold to your real talent and start operating in your real purpose, then it ain't no amount of money that they can give you to slow you down. They don't mind. They don't mind. They don't mind giving you that little stuff, because that's stagnating your growth. It's stagnating your growth, and the Most High is looking at you. He looking right at you, said, I don't believe this. Look at how they wasting the air that I'm giving them. Look at how they wasting and squandering all of the resources that I'm giving. And you don't think that you're going to be held accountable for that? Well, you sadly mistaken. The Father going to hold you accountable for that. The Father, for everything that you do in this life, that somebody got to come and pick up your responsibility. You're going to be held accountable for it. Brother, I don't care how much truth the scripture you know. If the Father placed those children in your care and you don't assume the responsibility for them, you're going to be held accountable for it. That's why I don't complain about child support. I never have complained about child support. You frustrated me for a minute because a part of it was just the mother being evil because I've always cared for my children. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, but the child support thing, but I said, I ain't even going to be mad about the child support, because at the end of the day, I look back and I'm going to pay $100,000. $100,000 in child support. But guess what? I praise the Most High, because I said that's $100,000 in of money that I was blessed with, that came through my hand, that didn't get pilfered away or it didn't get squandered away. And you got some of you brothers out here crying because you on child support, because you despise your responsibility, but you'll pull your little wing out and you'll be ready to run that up in something with no problem you don't even think about. And then when they pregnant, you're coming up with all kind of nonsense. You're coming up with all kind of nonsense because you ducking the responsibility. And that's why you're going to get challenged. That if you ain't married and you don't have no wife, you don't have no business having no sex. Yep. We want to applaud all of the men, all of the brothers in Israel. Some of them made bad choices when they was in the world. But now you come in the truth. You have went back and try to make them things right. Some of us had every reason in the world to stay away from our children because the mama just was too crazy. But you've been praying about it, and the father started opening up doors for you to do what you're supposed to do. We want to commend you, brothers. We lift you up high. We lift you up high and praise the Most High for you and pray for you. We shout now to our brothers that are going to sleep every night, that desire to have a woman but don't have a woman, but got too much character to keep going and lay down with anything, that they'll go to sleep. They'll go to sleep holding their own genitals in their own hand, rock themselves to sleep as babies. We're lifting our brothers up. We're praying that the Most High is going to bless you abundantly, far above anything you ever expected. That's what we're doing. Everybody that's in opposition, we're playing for the exact opposite. Shalom, saints.